What's going on, YouTube? We're headed out to Zolocon today. Toy show over here in Pennsylvania. It's one of the two good ones, I would say, that are on this side where I live, closer to Philadelphia. First of the year, you have Zolocon, and then towards the end of the year, maybe end of the summer, starting like Labor Day weekend, you have another show called RetroCon. But Zolocon last year was really good. They moved to a new venue. They're out in Valley Forge at the casino. It was a really good venue compared to where it was before at this place called the Fudge, which was like a old test station for, I guess, like rockets or something back in the day. Like, the venue was cool itself, but the lighting in there was just terrible. And if anybody's been going to Zolo for the last like 5 years or so, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You pretty much needed a flashlight to walk around and look at some of the tables depending on where they were. But at the casino, it's gotten a lot better, and there's a bit more space. Everything's spaced out correctly, I would say. And the vendors seem to show up. And this year we got the Four Horsemen, we have Valiverse, we have Marauder Gunrunners, Big Bad Workshop. Oh, I know McFarland's gonna be there too, like an actual McFarland representative booth or table or something like that. So I'm kind of hoping that they have Hell Divers stuff there just on display so that you can see it. Not that you can buy it yet, but you know, just to see it. I know it was at New York Toy Fair, so it'd be cool to see if it actually, they bring it here and just show it off for everybody to come by and take a look at it. So I'm excited to see what's there. I'm on my way there now, should be there shortly, and then start the process of standing in line. And hopefully it's not like last year, because I think I stood in line for almost an hour last year and I wasn't that far from the entrance. So we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, let's see what we're dealing with. Let's see what this line looks like. The line on the right doesn't look too bad, but that line on the left is for the Four Horsemen, and it is long. There's another angle of it, but I'm not headed there. I'm going to head over to Marauder Gunrunners first and check these guys out. Over here on the display stand, we got some upcoming products. And then we have their Marauder geared up figures that you can purchase. Quite some cool ones there. Nothing that I'm really looking for, because I'm looking for these guys over here, which are the Mac V Sog. These were special for the show. And then we have a nice lineup of Vietnam figures, which I also picked up. Then we have these cool looking dinosaur guys. I'm not sure what they're from, but it's Beast Mizoic. If you guys are interested in checking them out, go ahead and do some research on them. There's just some more figs here, and we have this awesome display, which is a collaboration between three. So that would be Marauder Gunrunners, these Beast Mizoic figures, and then Skeletron. If you're not familiar with Skeletron, they have pretty cool designs. But this display was really cool to see. It was just set up. There's some Vietnam stuff. I really like those wooden buildings in the background. I want to get some. And the M113 half track was cool. Then it transfers over to snow, and you have this awesome skull spaceship. And I went from there to the NECA booth to check out some of their stuff. They got some new stuff on display, but they were really selling some old product, just trying to clear out some space, I guess. But the Scarfield Ninja Turtles collaboration was pretty cool. And then over there was McFarland also, and they had a bunch of stuff up for display that you could not purchase, which I think was just stuff coming out. And then they also had a thing where you can get a free figure that was on the floor. Check out these Page Puncher Ninja Turtles. These guys are pretty cool. Definitely gonna get this Raphael, one of my favorite turtles. Then you also have some bad guys: Foot Ninja, Shredder. We have Avatar, Bleach, and Demon Slayer, with some heads over there for Transformers. It looks like Batman. A couple other things that look like they were coming out for McFarland. These are the higher end products. A lot of different IPs I don't really do anything with, but no Hell Divers, unfortunately. And then from there, decided to step in line at Four Horsemen, which was about 20 minutes to find out that, well, the figure that I was looking for was not there, which was unfortunate. It was sold out, and this is the one that I was looking for. So I'll have to pick that up another time, but I did end up getting one figure from them. Then I went over to the Valveverse, checked them out, but it looks like they were wiped out from Friday. They didn't really have anything left, on display at least. Next up were these Delta 17 O-Ring figures. Pretty cool, not my cup of tea, but definitely did check them out. Give them a look if you're interested in that. From there, I went over to Monster Force, and they were right next door, and they brought all the goods, and they had a lot of different stuff, and by the end of the show, it was kind of gone, so hopefully they brought more to stock up on, but they had some stuff on display too. It looks like some new stuff that was coming out. None of the stuff in these display cases was available for purchase except for the older figs at the bottom. I wanted this guy on the left here, but he was not there. It was cool to see them. Everything on this table over here to the left, though, was gone by like 11 o'clock. Then I started walking through the show. There's Savage Crucible. Not my cup of tea again, but pretty cool setup. And then as I was wandering around, I saw this fella standing around. Then we're going to check out these Star Wars Unleashed statues. Next up is Lone Wolf Labs. If you are not familiar with him, give him a shout and check him out. He's on Instagram. He's got some cool stuff here. I was going to pick up that like pipe looking thing, but it was gone. And I found some Warhammer figures. These guys are always cool. Tons of details. I also love when people bring all different kinds of stuff to display for sale. This table had a lot of different things. There's even a rare setting of Acid Rain. Tons and tons and tons of Joy Toy Warhammer, which is awesome. It's always nice to see these actually out on display, because most of the time you're looking at a picture online, so it's nice to see it in hand, especially when they actually have them out on display. Then there's these cool statues from 3D Plastic Corp. If you're interested in them, they were very nicely detailed. I was actually thinking about picking up that Scout Trooper. Then they had a couple other things over here. Next up was a booth that, again, just had a bunch of different things. There's that Star Wars Unleashed Jango Fett that I was just saying. Hopefully I'll find that, and I did. Didn't end up picking it up, but it was still cool to see. Bunch of loose figures in a bin. This Bounty Hunter set, which I actually have from many, many years ago. And then just these awesome artwork boxes. One of my favorite designs that Hasbro did back in the day. Speaking of which, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you click that subscribe button. Down here we got a couple of ships. This Obi-Wan ship looks like it is complete, so that's pretty cool. And then over here we have some figures in bags. These look like they were pretty good, like hard to find figures. Normally you see a Grievous in there. Just after that, and I definitely did come back and pick that up. I was thinking about that RF Trooper too. It's always nice to see old boxes because you can just see how much more work went into them versus what we have today. Then over here, Pickle Brick Studios, they had a nice little display set up. They also run actionfigs.com. If you're into medieval Legos, you can check out them. Again, picklebricks.com. I found my way back over to the Marauder Gunrunners booth for a side that I didn't see, and they had a bunch of Acid Rain figures, and it was really cool to see the original Bucks team. I see why they were tucked away here, though, because they do fetch a specific price point, but it was cool to just pop them open and see the box. They had two Sophies. I was considering getting one, but I had a budget to stick to, and I didn't want to go too far over it. You can see it had the entire team there, and this Wild Beast bike, which was in the Armyman green color. One of the cool things they did. Then there was my GRAIL find, which was this LAAT sealed for $1,200. If only. It was just nice to be able to hold the box and, you know, take a look, because look at all the cool things on the back of it. Like, we had an F-14 Tomcat, at least that's what it looks like. And then there's like a Transformer type build. So it's just nice to see when LEGO puts that much effort into stuff where they don't really do that so much now. That's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'm just going to throw some clips in of some other booths that I found. A lot of the stuff at the show was kind of similar to other booths. There wasn't really a whole lot of variety, and I honestly didn't really see too many good bins worth diving into. But there is going to be one posted up on my Instagram, so if you're interested in checking that out, here you go. Here's my Instagram, and the link will be in the description below. But like I said, that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed this type of content, let me know down in the comments, and I'll try to incorporate it some more. But I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend like I enjoyed mine, and I'll catch you guys next time.